Service dogs and flying. Let's talk about bringing your dog on an airplane with you. So there's two ways to get your dog on an airplane with you, and that is as an ESA or an emotional support animal, or as a legitimate service dog. So one of the number one questions we get asked as professional dog trainers is, can you train my dog to be a service dog so that I can take it on an airplane with me? Well, let's be a little careful and cautious about how we proceed down this path so as to not ruffle any feathers. Emotional support animals used to be the way to go, that you could pretty much fly anywhere and everywhere on any major airline with an emotional support animal. What does it require to have an emotional support animal? You literally just go online, book an appointment with a psychologist or psychiatrist in a business that specializes in booking you an appointment. You speak to the camera through Zoom for like 15 minutes. They determine that you have some type of issue that requires you to have an emotional support animal. They sign off on what's called an ESA letter, and that letter is almost like a prescription, and where it might say something to the effect of, hi, my name is Dr. Bob, and I feel that John Smith, my client, requires an emotional support animal named Blue. He's a blue Cane Corso, and we would like you to be able to allow him to fly anywhere and everywhere with him. That's roughly what an ESA letter is and represents. But guess what? All y'all out there using and abusing the system, and now the airlines say to your emotional support letter. So there's still some airlines that might allow it, but they're getting tighter and tighter and stricter and stricter. You know why? Because you're bringing your out-of-pocket animals up on the plane, causing a disturbance 30,000 feet up in the air, and we can't have that. So now they are stricter and stricter, and they want to make sure it's a service dog. So typically what they require is you go online and you fill out some forms, Department of Transportation forms, that have you fill out who trained your animal and the contact information. So we've actually had different airlines call us and email us, hey Garrett, at American Standard Dog Training, did you train a Susie's Chihuahua to be a service dog? And I'm like, I don't know who Susie is, and I didn't train her Chihuahua. She's full of crap. So stop doing that, folks, because I'm going to throw you under the bus, lickety-split. Now, if you actually do come to American Standard Dog Training and have your dog trained as a service dog, by all means, of course, we're going to send everything we need to make sure that you have zero issues with the airline. But just something to think about when it comes to flying with your dog, and we can cover in another episode about flying them as cargo. Not a fan of that. We'll see you in the next one.